Hey, Brickhouse here. Let's talk a little Apple. Yesterday was the Worldwide Developers Conference keynote, otherwise known as WWDC. Event was streamed live on YouTube yesterday. In fact, I actually missed it. I streamed it later on in the evening. Kind of fast forwarded through some of the stuff, you know, iOS, iPadOS, macOS, tvOS, all that fun stuff. But I got to the end, and when I got to the end, all I'm going to say is wow. Um, Apple has come up with their take on, you can call it virtual reality. Most people call it VR. They call it AR, augmented reality. But this is going to be kind of a mixed reality headset called Vision Pro. And this thing is going to be $3,500. Now, I don't know how long this thing's been in development for, but it was very striking watching the demo of this headset. So this is from the New York Post. Apple on Monday unveiled its long-anticipated mixed reality headset at a whopping $34.99 price tag, marking the iPhone maker's first major product launch in a decade. Dubbed the Vision Pro, Apple CEO Tim Cook debuted the device as the centerpiece of the tech giant's annual Worldwide Developers Conference event at its headquarters in Cupertino, California. Vision Pro is a new kind of computer that augments reality by seamlessly blending the real world with the digital world, Cook said during the presentation, describing the device as an innovation on par with the original iPhone or Mac computer, the first Apple product you look through and not at. The Vision Pro, which resembles a set of high-tech goggles, features a glass screen with 4K resolution displays for each eye on an aluminum alloy frame. The device has an adjustable headset and stretchable headband. Battery life is limited with just 2 hours per use via a pocket-sized external battery pack. Unlike a computer, Vision Pro won't require a mouse or a keyboard. Instead, users will interact with their virtual displays using voice commands, their eyes, and their hands. A small dial included on the headset allows users to adjust how much their apps are visible relative to their real-world surroundings. Disney CEO Bob Iger made a surprise appearance during the Vision Pro presentation, describing the device as a product that would allow us to bring Disney to our fans in ways that were previously impossible. Iger described various ways in which Disney fans could utilize the Vision Pro, including interacting with animated characters, virtually visiting Disney World, or watching an NBA game as if you were sitting courtside. Iger said the Disney Plus streaming service will be available on the Vision Pro at launch. Well, Disney's got to make that money back somehow, I guess. Apple said the Vision Pro will be available for some customers starting early next year, meaning they won't be ready for the upcoming holiday season. Apple executives talked up a feature called Eyesight, which allows users to see their surroundings, such as an approaching person or object, to prevent any awkward or unexpected interactions while using the goggles. Vision Pro has various potential uses, from simple web browsing and text messaging to playing video games to attending business meetings and watching movies in an immersive virtual environment, such as a lakeside forest. However, some experts were left unconvinced by the very, very ambitious $3,500 price point. Leave it to Apple. How much is an Oculus? We're just going to charge 7 times that. I just think it's going to be really challenging, said Mark Vena, CEO and principal analyst at Smart Tech Research. Vena also pointed out that Apple did not provide concrete details on how much the headset weighs, a potential obstacle for users. Until we actually see the reviews and until you get a chance to play with it, it's hard to make any judgments, Vena said. The high-stakes launch followed multiple delays as Apple worked to fine-tune the device. Apple's headset is compatible with the company's pre-existing apps, including Messages, Safari, Apple TV Plus, and FaceTime, as well as third-party offerings available through the App Store. The launch was hotly anticipated by investors ahead of WWDC. Apple shares hit an all-time high of $184.36, pushing the company's market cap just shy of $3 trillion. But the stock paired its gains and turned negative as Apple gave a step-by-step demonstration of the technology, a sign that investors were skeptical of what they saw. The headset was just one of multiple hardware announcements at WWDC. Apple also revealed an upgraded 15-inch version of its MacBook Air that purportedly runs completely silent and has 18 hours of battery life. The computer starts at $12.99 and begins shipping next week. The event also featured nods to current boom in artificial intelligence. Apple touted the capabilities of a new, more powerful version of its in-house chip, the M2 Ultra, for the training of large language models, systems used in ChatGPT and other popular chatbots. The company's latest Mac Pro computer, which comes equipped with the M2 Ultra chip, starts at $69.99. The company detailed various updates included in its iOS 17 software, such as real-time transcriptions of live voicemails and check-in feature through its Messages app that lets users tell their loved ones when they arrive home safely, and the ability to leave voicemails in the FaceTime app. Now, those are a couple things I can get on board with. If you're out late, or say you're traveling and it's late, it's nice to know when your loved one gets home safe or gets to the destination safe. Well, I can get on board with that. Voicemails for FaceTime. I haven't really used FaceTime myself, so I guess if you're a regular FaceTime user, to be able to leave a voicemail just like you would on a phone call, okay, I get it. I see it. Apple's headset announcement just came days after Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg posted a surprise reveal of his firm's upcoming Meta Quest 3 headset on Instagram. Set for release this fall, the Quest 3 is much cheaper than Apple's headset. Go figure. Starting at just $499 and is 40% thinner than its top-selling predecessor, the Quest 2. Zuckerberg touted the Quest 3 as the first mainstream headset with high-res color mixed reality. Apple's audacious release, and yeah, Apple does seem to release audacious things, as in hardware, is the most significant challenge yet to Facebook parent Meta's dominance in the headset market. The competition will play out despite signs of lagging interest in the metaverse. Yeah, I'm not. I can tell you, I'm not a proponent of the metaverse. I prefer IRL in real life. Sales of VR headsets plunged by 20.9% to 8.8 million in 2022, according to data from research firm IDC. Sales were down more than half through the first 3 months of this year. Meta has a dominant hold over the headset market, with sales of its Quest 2 and Quest Pro products accounting for nearly 80% of the 8.8 million sold, according to IDC. Even with its sales advantage, Meta has lost billions of dollars in its push into metaverse technology. In April, the company's latest earnings report revealed losses of nearly $4 billion in its Reality Labs division, which oversees the metaverse business. So, my thoughts? $34.99? No. Even though I will admit, I'm part of the Apple ecosystem. Got my Apple TV. Love the Apple TV. iPhone, iPad. Am I going to buy the Vision Pro? No. Do I think it's going to catch on? No, not in a year. Maybe 5, especially if the price comes down and the technology advances. But there you go. What do you guys think of Apple's latest hardware release? Comment down below. If you would, please take the time to smash that like button, like this video. Subscribe to the channel, share, hit the notification bell to get notified when my content is made available here on YouTube on a daily basis. You could also catch my content over on Rumble and Odyssey. And as always, I thank you for taking the time to tune in. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.